Hello everyone, welcome back to Oliveboard. My name is Umer and today we have lecture number 2 for continuation this percentage prelims to mains. Okay, so yesterday we have completed some basic concepts regarding percentage, how to calculate percentile value of anything with trick and multiple questions, like simple and moderate level we have calculated. But today we will something like we will take some moderate and tough level questions from prelims to mains. Okay, so I have told you there are six concepts are there and you have to remember these in PO and all exams. Okay, how to tackle these questions, any question, I will tell you one thing, that is okay, so I told you that there are two more concepts here in percentage. One is called splitting the percentage. It is very important in order to solve any complex percentile value. Okay, so how to split any bigger term and you can calculate the value of bigger term. Okay, one thing is that one more thing that you can use, that is you can conversion of percentile. Okay, that's I will show you. Sometimes enough if I say that I have to calculate 140 percentile of any bigger term, like it's like 740. So it will be quite easy for me if I do one thing. That is I can calculate first 100 percentile of this value. Then I can calculate 40 percentile also, and then I will add them and we will get the exact value. One thing that's called splitting the middle, so splitting the percentile value. One thing is if I say that I have to calculate same 12 percentile of this value, I mean I'm going to calculate 12 percentile of this value 740. So same you can split here, you can calculate the first 10 percentile and then 2 percentile of this value, and definitely you will get a simple value. How? That is, if you see that 10 percentile of this will be 74. I mean 1% will be 7.4, 2% will be like 14.8. So this is the exact value we can get. 74, I mean 14.8, that is nothing but this is the exact value we will get, like 88.8 will be the 12 percentile value. So don't, I mean if you have like bigger terms, small terms, lesser terms, we can split this percentile. One thing I want to tell you, and this is a foundation class percentile. We have to, at starting of the first session I told you that, I mean we had to go this way. We are just, I mean the easy questions, then moderate and then tough. I mean tomorrow we will have the last session for the percentile. There will be quite, I mean question mostly from main section also, so that's why they will be quite tough. Okay, so today we will do moderate and tough questions here. Okay, repeat sir. Okay, so I'm repeating this again, no problem. I just want to say you that in case you are going to calculate the percentile value of any number, I am just saying that if you are going to calculate 12 percentile of 740, I mean it will be quite obvious. If you do you can do like 12 upon 100 multiplied by 740, you can do like that, but it will take time. Okay, we don't have so much time, we have only 20 seconds, 30 seconds for question, so of a moderate level. So I am suggesting you, I am giving you this trick, just go for, we have 12 percentile. You can do one thing, just calculate 10 percentile. I mean if you do 10 percentile for this number will be like 74, so you can calculate from this 12 percentile, you can calculate first 10 percentile, that will be 74. Not only this, we have 2 percentile. Okay, so 2 percentile, you know 1% will be, I mean if you take 1% it will be 7.4, 2% will be like 14.8. Then you can add them and you can get the exact value. Similarly, I just told you here, if you have 140 percentile of this number, you can do one thing, 100 percentile, then another 40%, and you can get the value. And similarly, you will see a lot of questions. Yeah, great. Now moving to next, I mean if I am just clearing this one, this was called a splitting the percentile. Yesterday I told you one more concept, that was if we have a concept like 357, I mean like that, yeah, or we can, yeah, just do this calculation. I'm just asking you, if I write 385 and it is divided by, like 655 or like 755. So I'm asking this question and it is multiplied with 100. Yesterday I asked you one question on this, and little bit some students among you was confused regarding how to calculate all this. Okay, sometimes you can reduce this. If I say that it is 6 like 386 and 755, and we have to calculate the percentile value. So we don't have, like, we cannot use the like reduction and all that. It will take a lot of time. So how to use here, I am just asking you that if I make this whole fraction like this way, if I try to make this denominator close to something such that these two zeros get cancelled out, so that if I make 755 close to 800 or 800 and multiply will be like 100, these two zeros will be cut down and the numerator obviously will change also. I have increased the denominator, the numerator I have also increased on the same proportion. So then we have some numerator divided with 8, we will get the fraction quite easily. Is this understood? Now how much I should add, it is quite important. Now how much I should add to numerator, how much I should add to denominator is very important. Numerator is always clear. It is how much you have to read. You have to add only 45 to numerator. It is obvious, it is clear. Now on the same proportion, how much you have to add to denominator is clear. How much you have to add to numerator? Yeah, denominator is close to 10. Very good. Okay, so if you take it is 755, you take like you add 45, it will become 800. So it is close to 800. So now I am asking that if you add something that will be close to 400, so it will become like close to 400, not 400 but close to 400, so that I can write it will be like 4 upon 8. It is 4 upon 8. So I have to now listen very carefully. So what I should multiply with 8 so that it will become 45. Exactly it will not become, but I have to make it close to 45. I am asking that if I multiply with 6, it will become how much? That will be like 48, but I have to add only 45, so I can subtract also 3. So same I will multiply with numerator 6 and subtract with 3. So at numerator I have to add with 21, at denominator I have to add with 45. If you add the same proportion, you can calculate the value of percentile here, and then if I say you that now 386 is there and I am adding it with 21, and same we have like how much? We have 800. So you don't have to do too much calculation. I'm just saying how you have to practice this. Okay, you can just erase these steps in mind. It becomes 4 upon 8. Now how much I have to multiply it in order to make it like 45? If I multiply with 6, it will become 48, minus 3 will give. Now if you do this one, it will be like 7 0 4 upon 4. This will be quite easy for you to calculate the percentile. You can give me the value for this one also. Yeah, okay, you can give them the value for this one also. Okay, and you can calculate the value. Okay, so there are complex technique. Obviously if I say 780, you have like 686, it is like 745. So, and I am asking you this one also. These are the values you get after solving any PO question or IBPS question, clerk level also. So sometimes you do a lot of calculation, you reach here but you stuck here. Why? So if you have any like procedure like this, you can do and without going for any approximation. So you can calculate the value for this also. You will get not exactly but approximately the same value that will be given in an option. Okay, so this was I was just saying you that. So now moving to the question, we have a lot of questions to do. Now starting with the first one, we have, I will tell you the trick also here, along with the question. Another one, option C. Dia, it's option B. Okay, it's Leo C. Nitesh B. C. Okay, shall we see? Okay, so most of the people are interested in option C, and some of among you are interested in option B. Let's see. I mean, you should try it. I mean, if you make any error here, it's no problem. But definitely do practice much and much more, and at least you will get a great result. Okay, so we have a question like, good evening, sir. Where are you from? Okay, good evening. I'm from North India. Let's see how. We have a question in an examination. It is required to get 55% of an aggregate marks to pass. Okay, so good evening, Irshad. Good evening. So to pass, a student gets 520 marks and it is declared fail by 5 percentile. Okay, it is given here that the student fail but not by marks. It is given by percentile. Okay, so 5 percentile marks, the student fail. What are the maximum aggregate marks a student can get? Okay, obviously there are some fixed marks, maximum marks for every subject. Sometimes it will be 100 out of like 150, and if you take about the aggregate, it means we have to add every subject. I mean, science, Sanskrit, math, okay, Malayalam for sure. Okay, so if you see that, okay, Khushbu, not Malayalam. Okay, so if you see that in an examination now, the aggregate we have to, I mean, calculate it now. We see it is required 50%, 55 percentile to be, I mean, get marks in order to pass an exam, but a person gets only 52, I mean, 520 marks only, but it is declared by fail by, I mean, 5 percentile. That means he has to obtain how much marks in order to pass an exam? That is 55. But he was declared fail by how much marks? 5 marks. That means he get only 50% marks. And that 50% marks are nothing but he obtained how much? 520 marks. So he got or she got only how much? 520 marks only. That is 5% less than the what they are required. Okay. So 50% is how much? Like 520, and how much we have to calculate the aggregate marks? 100% marks will be the double of it. I mean, it will be 1040 will be the exact answer. That is that option number C will be the correct option. So think like that. I'm just raising the level of question now. It will be quite easy for you. Now I'm just raising the level. See. Yeah, Nitesh, great. It is 1040. Arun is also great. I mean, Salvi, Abhi, Leo, and Madhavan, great. I mean, Dia and Nitesh, okay, just try it. Okay. Saswat B 20, 20 Saswat Arun Padati 20. Okay. Salvi also B 20. Nitesh B, Nitesh Kumar B. Okay. Multiple ways, I mean, there are multiple ways by which we can solve this question. One is we can calculate it by a trick or a conventional method, but I always suggest you go for trick always, because we don't have enough time to solve any question in back exam. So there are sometimes the data is given in proportion. Okay, if there is change in proportion, the answer will be also in proportion. If you see the question, so half of is reducing, you can think like that. So I will show you both ways by I mean, if you see the question in exam, Diya Rajput. Yeah, great. So we have two ways we can calculate this answer, I mean this question by two ways. I will show you both ways. Whichever you suggest, I mean whichever you like, you can solve by that way. A certain amount of money, Isha went to a fruit shop. She retains 15% of her money for taxi fare. Obviously, I mean, Isha went to market and she just thought that I have to return back. So she did one thing, 15% of the total money she had, she, I mean, reserved it for taxi fare. Okay, it's clear. With that remaining amount of money she has, she buy either 70 oranges or 40 apples. Now she has an option. The remaining amount she has, now she can buy, either she can buy 70 oranges or she can buy 40 apples, not both. Okay, if she buys 35 orange, now she changed her, I mean, opinion. Now she is going to buy 35 orange, and how many more apples now she can buy with the remaining part. Don't include 15 also. Okay, it is reserved for the 15 is like for this. Okay, now if you see the question, we have whenever the data is given in, I mean, percentile value is given, there is no data, you can just take 100. Like assume that she has 100 rupees and she went market. Out of that, 15 she reserved for taxi fare. 15 rupees she reserved for taxi fare. Now she has only 85. This is the amount that we will deal with this. Okay, this is the amount. Now 85 rupees she have. Now she can buy 70 orange or she can buy 40 apples. Okay, but she buys 35 orange. Let's see. She can buy 70 orange or she can buy 40 apples. Okay, these are the opportunity, I mean, these are the options for her that she can buy. But if you see, now she changed her opinion. She is just reducing this by half. If she buys 35 among these, definitely the remaining amount, she can buy half of this. This is the first trick. If they are in proportion, it doesn't mean if we change the value, if she buys like 40 apples, she cannot buy half. Okay, here the ratio in half, she has just changed opinion by buying like 35, half of the orange. Now she can buy half of apple. This is one trick. Second, we can do one more thing, that is we can change with the other thing, like this was like how we can go for trick, like 20 apples, then option number B will be direct option, our option. Basically she was just reducing oranges half, the half money she has, she can buy this. Another method we have, like having 85 rupees for shopping, 70 or 40, I know that. Now you can do this by calculation, like by conventional method also. I am just going for trick always. Now you can do conventional method. Okay, 85 rupees, I mean this she bought, and now she reduced, like how much she, 35. 85 for 85 rupees she can buy 70 oranges. If I ask you how much money is required to buy 35 orange, definitely sir it will be half of this money, that is 42.5 rupees. So 45.2 rupees are spent on these oranges, and how much she can buy, Definitely you can calculate like, sir, 85 rupees are total. I mean, the cost is like how much we have, like this is the cost for each. Either you can go for this, either you can go for this, like you can calculate cost per apple and go like lengthy. That method I'm not suggesting. Now she has 42 rupees. 40. Done, sir. Yeah, great one. That one is, I will suggest it, not this one. Okay. Now she has 85 rupees. She can buy how much? Like this. You can multiply this with 40. I mean, how much? We have 42 point this, and you will get the answer. No, not this. Okay. Okay. So done. I mean, this is clear now. I mean, this is very easy. I mean, for 85 rupees, she can buy 40, or I mean, what she has now, 42.5 rupees. She can buy how much? That is nothing but 42.5 upon 85 multiply with 40. This will be nothing, 1 upon 2 upon multiply with 40. That is 20 apples she can buy from the remaining. So this is the correct option. I have told you, always go for trick method. We don't have enough time in SBI exam or PO exam or any bank exam. So always try to go for trick. Conventional, I will tell you how to go for unitary method and all that when you stuck. But always try first trick. This one. Next. Yeah. Done, clear, okay. For this type of question, don't make mistake. I mean, you calculate it very well, but sometimes, I mean, I have seen multiple students, they just forget this concept. I mean, not engineers. We are calculating the percentage for not engineers. Okay. No problem, Khushbu. It is not a problem. I have just taken from basic. It is foundation. I will teach every topic from basic. We have the name of this session will be like foundation part. The percentile basic we will take 3 sessions for. I mean, it is the second, then we have the third one also. Next we have profit loss session, that will be first, second, and is this question pro clerk level also? Obviously, I'm just asking you, the first session it was simple, then moderate, tough, and super tough. This I'm just following this pattern that every student, I mean, will feel comfortable, like whether he or she will be from math background or not. Okay, it doesn't depend. Okay, so we'll follow that pattern always. Clear? Okay. Now 60 percentile sum of you. Selvi. Good. Nitesh, it is D. Capable, it will be like, okay. I mean, only 3 students have just answered this question. I think, did you feel any complexity in this question? I told you that I will increase the level of questions step by step. So I have increased the level, but only 3 among you have answered. No problem. Classes will be there daily. Yeah, classes will be daily. I mean, it will be like we have a session from 8 to 9 p.m. It will be daily from Monday to Saturday. Okay, and we have taken from the basic foundation arithmetic percentile, and then we will go step by step. Okay, for any back year or any SSC exam, bank or mostly prelims to mains, anything. So yeah, I am 60 percentile. Okay, let's go for the question. I have told you one thing, that in case of a percentage, whenever the data is not given, you can take 100% as a base value. Obviously, we know. Okay, now I will explain in that way, you will get, don't worry. So just see the question we have. So these type of questions will be solved in very simple way. Just see, in a company 60% of the employees are men and 48% of the employees are engineers. 66.6% of engineers are men. What is the percentage of women who are not engineers? Okay, there is no data related to women. We will calculate that. How? If I take, like, we have 100 employees in an organization, there it says that we have 60% employees are men. Okay, if 60% are men, obviously 40 will be women. Okay, completed this set. Okay, we have one more information, that is 48 percentile of employees are engineers. I mean, total we have how many engineers we have in an organization? Only 48, but 66.6% of engineers are men. I told you one thing. Yes, don't worry. I mean, the background doesn't matter if you are from mathematics background or any other background. Just follow the way it will be the foundation part. We will go very easy way, and in case you feel any problem, you can ask, no problem. So we have, like, how much we get? We have 48 percentile are engineers. I mean, employees are engineers. Now we have 66.6% engineers are men. One thing I want to tell you, don't go for 66.6 percentile. I always tell you that you calculated last day when I told you that 1/3 was how much? It was 33.3 percentile. Okay, that one. If I have to calculate 66.6, I can say it will be 2 times. That will be 66.6 percentile. That is 2/3. So in order to reduce, this calculation, make it very fast, I will always suggest to you, remember that I tell you yesterday that 2/3 is the correct option, and fraction to percentage is very important. Okay, so can I say that how many engineers are men? Engineers that are men, can I write that are nothing but 2/3 multiply with 48, and we can do it with like that will be 32 by reducing this fraction. 32, or I mean, we have something like engineers that are men are 32. Now, what is the percentile of women who are not engineers? See, total engineers we have only 48. Out of that, 32 are men. So can I write total we have 48. Among that, men are how much? 32. So women engineers will be calculated here. That will be how much? We have 16. Okay, 16 are engineers. These are those women. Sir, 40 kaisa aaya? 48 tha na. Okay, 48. Yeah, I just taken 48. This one, the data is 60% of employees are men, so 40 will be women. Total we have 48 employees are engineers. I just take 48. Now among these 48, 2/3 are men. I just write 32 will be those men who are engineers. But that means we have 16 women that are engineers also. Okay, but we have to calculate not engineers. Total women we have 40. So we can write women that are not engineers will be like 40 minus 16, that will be like how much we have? 24. Though these are women which are not engineers. So we have to calculate this percentile only. Now, how to calculate percentile value? That will be 24 upon how much we have total women we have? 40 multiplied with 100. Simple. Yeah, sir, if you, yeah, yes. You can calculate that, this one, that will be like 4, 6. So it will be quite easy, na? The part, I mean, if you understand this one, the calculation part will be very easy. Okay. Yeah, D is the correct option. D option is the correct. Okay, so 60 we got. 60 percentile will be the option. Great. Now move to the next one. It's a successive percentile. Okay, just try it. Leo E. Okay. Good. Saro, it's E. Okay. In cap will be like one E. Okay. So E is will be the option. Great. So I'm in the group E. Good. Okay, great. Yeah, E will be the correct option. Great. So shortcut, it is E. Yeah, we have an E option here. So I will tell you one more concept here regarding the change in percentile. Sometimes we stuck. So yes. We have a prelims level question here also. Yeah, these are prelims level. And in a small town in Delhi, the population, I mean, this will be, I mean, the previous one you will see was quite complex than this, but it will be, this one is quite easy than previous one. We have the town in Delhi, the population of the town has increased annually at the rate of 20 percentile. Okay, the increase in population is 20%. At the end of 3 years, it is like how much we have? 21600. The population at the beginning of the first year was. Beginning of the first year, yeah. Okay, yeah, I will just say, I mean, how to solve this, then I will leave it. Okay, no problem. So if you see that, let's say population at the starting will be X. Increase in is 120, we have like 120 percentile increase for 3 years consecutively. That will be this for first year, second year, and the third year will be this. And now the value is given, it is how much we have? 21600. So we have to calculate the value of this X, that was the population at the beginning of the first year. So that is the option. I mean, you can do this calculation fast. I am asking you, whenever you find like 20 percentile increase or decrease, that just try to make it like this. I mean, this will be always 120 upon, this will be like 6 upon 5. 6 upon 5 multiplied by 6 upon 5. If you know that, why I'm asking you that, if you see that we have 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6, that will be 6 cube. Yeah, that's good. 6 multiplied by 6 multiplied by 6, that will be 6 cube. That is nothing but 216. If you see, we have a 6 cube, that will be like 216. That why I'm asking like you solve this. We have X will be like 216 multiplied by 216, it is like 00. That is also multiply like 125. Oh, sorry. It will like 125 at the numerator. So 216, it will get out like we have 100 here. So 125, the 100 will be like 12500 will be the correct option for this. That was option number E was the correct option. Yeah. So actually we have more students from non-math background. That's why I'm just explaining this thing. So I mean, obviously you do a lot of, I mean, great calculation in 1 minute or like 30 seconds, you do a great calculation. Let everyone answer this question. If they are not getting it, okay, Good. I will tell you one thing before going to next question. I will tell you one thing. There is something concept called that is change in percentile. I'm just asking you one thing. If sometime I am asking you, I have to calculate, I'm going to calculate a percentile of X. Sometimes if you feel that it is difficult, you can calculate also X percentile of A also. Example, if it is very, 5, 6, if you have one thing, that is if I have 12 percentile of, I am going to calculate the 12 percentile of some bigger number like 250. Sometimes it will be quite good for us. We can calculate 250 percentile of this number 12. I'm just asking simple one. You can go for next also 5, 5, 5, 5 second. Okay. So we have, similarly you can go for this. It's called a change in percentile. If you feel any, be patient guys. Okay. This is a question, just try practice. Nitesh E. Okay. Okay, so BB Nitesh, I'm root is 20 percentile. So Nitesh, it is just value of X, it is percentile. Okay, if you are getting any value, it should be in percentile. Just try your calculation once more. Salvi 30 percentile. Somya Ranjan Mishra D. Kanak Kumar Das, thank you so much, Kanak. I mean, options are getting like E, D, B. So no, my dear, we have Nikita ma'am for like reasoning, and she's teaching reasoning from Oliveboard. I'm just count faculty. I mean, everyone is like mostly like 30 percentile, 20 percentile. Let's see. So I was waiting like more answers, but not getting from you. Like only 2, 3, 4 people have answered. Just try. I mean, if you get any Wrong answer, no problem. Just at least you should try to solve this question. I mean, we have like, I have just raised the level little bit, not more. If you see the question, Rajiv spent 15 percentile of his income monthly salary on food, 20 percentile on children's education, 10 percentile on insurance, and X percentile on other expenses also. If the difference between the amount spent on food and insurance is given as 4,000, this is a concept. I mean, you can take it like, yeah. Okay, I will explain this, no problem. The concept here is the difference between the amount on food and insurance is given that. And also the percentile value is given. You can calculate the exact salary. Okay? Okay. No problem, my dear. Always welcome. So saving is also given as 20,000. Then find the value of X. X we have percentile value of X. Something like we have other expenses. We have to calculate that value. I mean, how much Rajiv has spent it on other expenses. One thing. If you see 15 percentile was given on unlike food. This is in percentile, okay? And 20 percentile spend it on how much children's education. Okay, no problem. Now, if you see that 10 percentile on insurance also. Now, the question is that the difference between the amount spent on food and insurance. Food, how much we have 15 percentile. Insurance, how much we have 10 percentile. If we differentiate them, definitely we will get 5 percentile. And that is the value is given as how much? 4,000. So 4,000 is value is given as 4,000. Very good. Okay, so now if you see that 5 percentile is how much, can you calculate 100 percentile? One thing, I will always suggest you that 5 is given as, you can say that 10 percentile will be like, sir, 8,000, and 100 percentile will be like 80,000. So the salary of Rajiv has been calculated as the salary of Rajiv will be 80,000. Clear? Now Rajiv has salary 80,000. Out of that, saving is how much? How much we have saving? 20,000. So you can calculate the saving percentage also. Like we have total, we have how much total salary will be like how much expenses plus saving. Salary, total salary will be always calculated as expenses plus saving. Saving is calculated as given as 20%. I mean, like how much? 20,000. And total salary is this. Can you calculate the saving percentile? How much it will be like? 20,000 upon 80,000. That will be like how much? 1 upon 4 will be like 25 percentile. The saving is 25 percentile. Great. Saving will be 25 percentile. Now expenses, how much expenses will be? We have total expenses. We have only 75 percentile expenses. Among that, 15% was spent on food, 20% was on children education, 10% was on like insurance, and X percentile was on some other expenses. So you can, it will be 30, 40, 45 percentile plus X, that will be 75 percentile, and the value of X will be like how much? 30. And that was the option number D. Sorry. One second, please. Just 1 second. Okay. I clicked on the wrong button, that's why. So yeah, this will be the value. Yeah. Now, yes. Okay. So is it clear, this one? Clear this one? Now I can move the next one. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Always welcome, my dear. If you have any problem, any query regarding question not understand, you can ask. Okay. Definitely, my dear. Divya, why not? If you see the previous year paper pattern like this, Khushbu, I will repeat that one also, no problem. I will tell you that one also, no problem. Join, I will give you the link of the Telegram channel. There will be a group. In case you have any problem regarding a particular question, you can drop a message there. I will reply there, no problem. We have a Telegram group, and I will drop this PDF there only. This you can get, and you can do a lot practice. Divya, you check this question, you just tried this question, Divya Rajput. Yeah, I will tell you there. No problem, my dear. I will give the list. How should you follow, starting with R.S. Agarwal also, the basic. Then I will tell you which you should go. I will give the list. 1-2 books only. The most of students are interested in Somya Ranjan, DD, Nitesh, Groot. It is 33, but Neetu says it is E. Okay. I will tell you how to solve this question, okay? Be with me. Like we have something given data here. The data is given that we have to find the number of students passed only in count. There is difference between the number of students that pass in count, they can pass reasoning all as well. But we have to calculate that student that pass count only. Definitely whether they have passed this or not. Reasoning they will definitely fail. But only count is very important. Okay. In a class, this different, if you say that this can be calculated by Venn diagram always, but if you have a reflex question, fail, pass, and 2 categories are given, don't go for Venn diagram, you will stuck. In a class of 60 students, it is given that 5% student fail in count and reasoning. Okay, and 40% of the student pass reasoning. They have cleared this reasoning exam. 20% of the student pass both exam, like we have both subjects, but find the number of students that have passed only count exam. Okay, yeah, 36 not given, my dear. So okay, I will. कोई बात नहीं कर रहा तो मैं बता रहा हूँ, कोई बात नहीं, it's okay. I will just tell you everything. Okay, so 5% of the student fail. You can take the data. We have only 60 students in a class. So 5% who fail in reasoning, don't go for calculation now. You are going to calculate 5%. Obviously, 10 percentile of 60 will be 6 and 5 will be like 3 percentile. So the student who failed count as well as reasoning are nothing but 3. Simple. 40 percentile of the student pass reasoning. The question is reasoning. The pass the student, they like, how many students have passed this like reasoning? That is nothing but the 40 percentile. If you calculate the 40 percentile of like 26%, it will be 24. How to calculate fast? Like it will have 40, like 60 multiplied by 100. It will like always, we try to multiply these two terms. Simple, like 40%. Now one more thing is there is something. 20 percentile of the student pass both subject. Like they have passed like reasoning and count. How much? There is 20 percentile. 10 percentile of 60 will be 6. 20 percentile will be like 12. So this is the data given. You don't have to write an exam. Obviously, we don't have to write an exam. Okay, you just try it. कोशिश तो करनी है. We have to try it solo. We have to try it like many times and definitely we'll get the answer. So if you see the data, we have data like this. You don't have to calculate like that. We don't have to waste our time. But I'm just asking how to look for the data. Students that they have failed in quant and reasoning are like we have 3, and pass reasoning will be 24. Pass both reasoning as well as quant, we have like 12. Now, how many students pass only quant? Simple. Only quant means there is only quant. If we say about only quant, will be how many students total we have? 60 students we have. Okay, out of that, I will subtract those students who pass like both. I will subtract that one also. Na? These students pass like reasoning as well as quant. I am calculating only for quant, so I will subtract this 12. Not only this, there is something that pass reasoning only. This is a reasoning part, na? So that like 24. Also there, I mean, I am calculating the value for student who pass quant only. That means I cannot take fail one. That I will subtract this one also. So this will be like 60 minus. Yeah, do one thing, just one second. One second, we have to, like, I just make error here. Okay, so now in order to calculate the value for, we have some common technique, we have some common here. Those students who pass both exam, like pass reasoning, it doesn't mean there is only reasoning. That means the student who has passed reasoning exam are 24. This can be, say, this can be like calculated as there may be some student among these 24, they can pass like quant always. So only reasoning we have, we will subtract both pass. The part which is common, that is only reasoning can be calculated here. Only reasoning will be like how much? 24 minus 12, that will be 12. This is the only part, that is only 12. So in order to calculate only quant, just take both part away from it. Only reasoning, subtract it as well. Those students who failed that part also, we have to 20, 24, 27, and 60 minus 27, that will be 33, will be the correct option. Yes, 24 includes 12. Yes, that's good. 60 minus, yes, Abhinash, good. 60 minus 27, that will be 33. That will be option number C, will be the correct option. Good. Now it's clear, Diya. So moving to the next one. This one, if you see that, if you check the prelims and PO mains question, will be a level like this. Definitely based on that pattern. It looks like the probability question selecting of a ball from a bowl or somehow like that. Just try it. Too hard. Okay, no problem. Satya, I will tell you how to tackle these numericals. I have told you in starting, my pattern will be like my strategy. I will always show you the simple one, then some moderate, tough, and super tough. I will go like this. Always you should follow that. Whenever you take any subject, any topic, percentage, profit, loss, simplification, anything, just do one thing. Just first try some simple, then moderate and tough problem. You will get get confidence regarding that topic. Okay, I am Gust is like, he's giving option as 215. Let's see. Okay, so Dia also I will explain this, no problem. I'm just waiting for one or two more students that can answer. Like we have like Nitesh was answering some question. Leo is like not answering this. Neetu, Nitesh, Dia, Didi, Salvi, okay. Okay, I'm explaining this how to tackle this question. If you see that the question is quite lengthy, takes obviously 10-15 seconds to read it. Like the bag contains a certain number of red, yellow, orange or blue balls, and the number of red balls is given as equal to 120 percentile of the number of blue balls. I can take blue balls as like a base, then I can calculate the value. The number of yellow balls is 50 percentile of the number of balls of red. The number of yellow balls will be half of that compared to red ball. Simple. If 40% of orange ball is equal to the number of like 60 percentile of blue balls. Okay, and the differentiate between the number of orange ball and red ball is given as this one. Okay, yeah. So find the total number of balls. You can say that, like if I say like the blue balls, like I can say that taken as x, any variable, any fast calculation x, something like that, b, you take it as. We have one thing that we have red ball, yellow, orange and blue. We have 4 types of balls here. So red, blue is there. I just take blue as this. The number of red ball will be like how much? Red ball will be like 6 upon 5x. Do you got this point? Why I'm writing is fast as 6 upon 5? This calculation, they are just doing a lot of calculation. Obviously you will do then fast. R कैसे निकालते हैं? You will feel like R, how to calculate R? This will be like 120 upon 100 multiply by x. This will be like 6 upon 5. So that's why I just write this one. If you make calculation very fast in percentage, definitely in future you will never write 120 upon 100 into x. You will definitely like this percentage, 6 upon 5. Okay, red balls are given, blue balls are taken. Now one more question is given that the number of yellow balls is 50 percentile as the number of red balls. So yellow balls will be half of this. 50 percentile, what does that mean? That will be half of the red ball. Half means, can I write this will be like 3 upon 5x. So blue balls, red balls, yellow balls are taken. Now we have only orange ball. Okay, all our time class will finish. It will be like 9. We have 3 minutes left, my dear. So now how to take orange balls? Orange ball, the data is given as the 40 percentile of orange ball is equal to the 60 percentile of the blue ball. Blue balls we have x. So orange ball, can we write that the 40 percentile, 40 upon 100 of like orange balls will be equal to x. Okay, can you calculate the value of O? That will be like how much? It will be like 5 upon 2. How much we have? 40 percentile of orange ball is equal to the 60 percentile. Sorry, it will be like 60 percentile. So 40 percentile of orange ball will be like 60 percentile of which? Blue ball, that is x. So you can calculate this one. So orange ball we have like 3 upon 2x. So everything you calculated, you calculate blue balls, you calculate like red ball, yellow, orange, and everything is calculated. Okay, now what is the total number of balls? That can be calculated from only one step. Only one step, that is, it is given that the difference between the number of orange ball and red ball is 15. How many orange balls did you have? It will be like 3 by 2x. And how many red balls you have? The red balls we have 6 upon 5x, and it is given as 15. How much? 15. So you can calculate that way also. You can calculate like we have simple terms. We don't have to go for like LCM. Simple terms can be calculated this way. But if we have tough terms, you can go for like, yeah, great. So it will like minus 12x. That will be like 150. So x will be how much? 3x will be like 3x will be 150. So x will be 50. So you calculate the value of x 50. So this is 50. The blue balls are 50. How much this will be like? You calculate like 6 into 50 upon 5, that will be like, this will be 60. How many yellow balls we have? If we write this multiply with 50, that will be like, this will be 30. And how many orange balls we have? We have like 3 multiply with 50 divided by 2, that will be 75. Just add this and this, you can get the value for this. I mean, it will be like 215. Okay, so that will be like 215 will be the correct option for this. And okay, so I will stop here, guys. Okay, so I will share this PDF on this like we have like okay, I will share here PDF on like Telegram. Okay. Ratio method, obviously, if you do ratio, if you know ratio method, I have not taught it yet. I will tell you that one, how to calculate by ratio method. You will go for that also. Don't worry. Okay. See you tomorrow with the, I mean, there will be complicated problem from mains tomorrow. Okay. See you there. Bye-bye. Take care.